What's up, guys? It's Bal here, and welcome to the very, very last day of Early Bird Horror Month. Today we're going to be playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I believe we were very, very close to the end. I realized we were very close to facing Alexander in the Dark Descent itself. So it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I've done some reflection on my past gameplay, and I think I figured out what I need to do. So we're going to find out if that's the case. We'll figure that out. Without further ado, let's get started. And I gotta actually open the game first, don't I?
We don't know if people are gonna watch or not, like on YouTube.
Transition. Whee! And so my time isn't all messed up.
Did you do it on like a YouTube or
Nope.
something?
Alright, cool.
Watch this.
The hat thing is dope. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Like, did you bring it to work?
So we're gonna do it.
That's cool. That's cool.
No. I haven't played this game in like 3 days.
Johann said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay. So, what I'm supposed to do, I ended up checking every other area in this bottom area that I can, but I realized that there was another hallway towards the top. So we're gonna go back up the stairs. Hopefully it'll let me. And, we're gonna see if we can figure out... Yeah, we're kind of low on oil too. We're gonna see if we can figure out exactly what we're supposed to do.
That's good. I'll put the pieces. They're good. Those are good.
Oh, these stairs suck. Okay, so give ourselves some more oil. Hopefully we're not gonna run into any craziness up here. Yeah.
So does Red know the reason?
So I think that one still won't budge. Okay. And that was blocked.
What was he asking for links or something? Oh, the Christie.
Okay. Less than half, so we can Well, that's pretty nice, actually. See what this says.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use.
Why?
Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yo, just try and stop me, bro.
Like,
Just try and stop me.
you when it came out.
Just try, just try, just try.
Oh no, I'd always have to go along with it when I was driving and shit.
Me. Thank you. You drop 3 decibels when you do that.
You do too.
I do. But these, I can hear everything around me, and I can hear my own voice.
You still can.
Well, of course I still try to be quiet. Can we actually break this yet? No.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Where's that thing?
Alright, time to jump into this nonsense. So I need like a bucket or something? Yeah, so I need to put something in there. Yeah, I probably don't have anything to do that just yet, but I have a wooden crank still. For some reason.
Like, I wanna try that. Oh, and I'm using 3 or 4 5 level freaking
wonder how many monsters are going to be in this area.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Girls aren't allowed.
This seems like fun. What the fuck? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip. It wouldn't move any farther. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Whoa, medieval torture methods.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, let's get out of here. Huh, is he dead? Yeah, he did. He totally did. I hope each one of these doesn't result in some crazy ass screaming. That's a different ritual. And it's pitch black again.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in
The
this?
cradle.
All right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Huh. So, what's I think I've heard of a cradle before. Isn't that like?
Yeah.
Geez, these are all straight shots, aren't they? Ah, yeah, that's a cradle. Let's get this out of the way first off. And let's cook on it.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! Do anything!
How's my roll?
I'm innocent!
So that's 2 pieces. Oh. Hopefully we have a way to put it back together. I don't think we do, though. The kidnapper set her on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body that cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Ooh, medieval torture methods. Get the hell out of here. That was a very loud roar. I guess we're going upstairs now. What the hell?
So are you ever gonna ask that girl for drinks then?
What a weird, weird place.
You didn't.
Okay, so if I... Yosha. Picked up string. Picked up oil. Oil good. Oil keep me alive. Notes on torture. Woohoo. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem.
Yeah.
But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed.
Oh, fucking hell.
Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The form of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage. While applying pain, make sure you target its weak spot to inflict massive damage, as it will prove more efficient when the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you are whipping and cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, and then strike again.
Yeah.
As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the Veda and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely it would all be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Is that what I drank, an amnesia drink?
Well, it's Ren so busy, like, leaving nothing on his face and such too.
What's this say? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. I can't return home. I shall perish. You saw me look back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that what Alexander looks like? Probably.
Isn't that like fucking like an hour?
Ooh, that frickin' 360 turn.
It showed me that I got that
Oh yeah.
722.
I can see the cradle from here.
You didn't
That's a lovely image.
see it until I sent you the message.
Alright.
Because I turned on Wi-Fi and my message finally sent, and then I got your message. I'm like,
Oh, and then I got your message, and then, yeah. And they hear everything you're saying, by the way, so just be careful what you're saying.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
You got the message? So that's worrisome.
I've always hoped Fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Fire will reveal himself.
Can you actually... Okay. I'm actually gonna go back in here for a second
are you sure?
and see if I can reveal. Really? You know, I have to talk to myself as a part of the stream. Why you do this?
Responding to you talking to yourself.
Ren did something earlier too.
Respond to those commercials that ask questions. I always respond to those now.
Is there a combination here that I... Huh.
Yo, back bank, yeah. Are you over 65? No.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to find something else. Yeah, good to see you too, buddy.
And I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Thanks, buddy.
I want the cider.
Agrippa channels Ware. Ware taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists me on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims that he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee me success, I would happily oblige. But how might apart from him and my return might be denied? If my return might be denied, I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poison fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae should be extracted but from any agonized human's victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Okay. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it could exist in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters look wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Cairn. I will have to address Ware with this, as he is probably have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. What's it say? And the court, the Order of the Black Plague, spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I have seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. Well, I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Tender good? Nothing else. Tender good? Alright. That's not a good sign. So there's the poisonous room. Something's gonna chase me out of this place, isn't there?
What reason do you think it's more likely?
The 15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Am I supposed to...
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I'm okay. I'm okay. A-okay. I think Daniel's a kind of a... Oh.
After a shift or before a shift or...
Oh. He jingles. Paint the man, cut the lines, let the blood spill. Poke. And a swing. Oh, he didn't go very far. Dude, I didn't think anyone was a good guy in this game. He kept talking about murdering people, and he was assisting him. Hell, I don't think anyone's a good person in this game. Wait, this was just the front entrance? Holy hell.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
I follow these pipes. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not. Where the hell am I? Give me. This place is just getting crazier and crazier. Oh shit. Am I actually losing sanity right now? I am by being in this crazy ass place.
Oh, look how big that burrow is. Doesn't Brown have to be the last one to feed it?
A lot of chains.
Something even about everything. Seconds on my fucking arm. No, because I got a Pikachu shirt.
Guess we're in creeping mode the entire time now. I don't think he's gonna stop. Sounds like an accordion. Thank God I didn't have my lantern on, or else this would have been a lot worse. That's pulsating. Oh no, it's just my eyes. Okay. Hugs so free they hurt. He's stalking my ass right now.
Makes me nauseous.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I wanted to touch it. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with the intent so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Okay. So we got Mr. Douchebag who's walking around, but we basically have 5 pieces of this orb now. Which is quite nice. Where the hell is this guy? Calm the hell down, Daniel. Can we get up this thing and like jump across? There's the other pipeline. I know I'm not talking a lot right now, but I honestly believe if I remain quiet, the game won't know that the game will know I'm also quiet and will not have the monster find me. Okay.
Yeah.
That looked like a thing I could grab. Ooh, the brazen bowl. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh. Did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. There should be a thing here. I feel like I'm gonna need this. Though, okay, so I have all 6 pieces of orb. And I think this is one piece of the potion that he was talking about, right? This one was it? Yeah, because
The old skin, now he does, and I'm just like,
Paralyzer, Vadian Tempter. Any agonized human's victim's blood. I don't know where this is. I think I know how to get Tempter. It's with the... Oh, so the flesh? Okay, so...
oh, okay, I will get one.
Maybe if I use the flesh of the... 1 second here. That slab of fresh meat might be enough. The poison gland must be good. And then there's the tempter, which, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna take you with me.
Ah.
Okay, let's do this. We're gonna live. We will get out of here alive.
We learned the law. The rules.
Okay.
Hey. Car or SUV?
Looks like a CUV. A car utility vehicle.
Check that one. I wanna ride it.
Whew, shit.
We're still making a challenge.
Okay. I think we're out of in the clear for the most part. Okay, so we have ooh.
How are things coming? Incredible! You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Put your anger aside. Let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save it.
I kind of want to save the guy, so I kind of want to save the guy, so that makes sense. What's the specific tonic made to save him? All right. So let's see. Paralyzer, Vitae, and Tempter. So that's extract its contents with the proper tools, and I think I got that one. The Vitae is extracted from this right here. A secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I guess we'll go ahead and figure that out first. We got lots of stuff to figure out. I think putting this in on the well will make it attached to.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Well, I haven't actually put together the orb yet. Like,
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
I get it. I get it. I'm gonna go find it.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients.
Okay, so first things first.
Ours tells you eventually, like, hey, eventually you're gonna want to turn left.
Didn't this work? Do you think I'm maybe missing something, guys?
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to...
Like, okay. The only other place... There's the laboratorium as well, that I have not been able to get to. That one seemed to be boarded up. So we got a few things to figure out before we get to the last man. We need like a crowbar.
The shadow. It's close now.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Sleep?
What? It's double lane.
You go to hell.
On either side.
That was bull. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? He threw me in a cell.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
You can wait here and stop the shadow?
Yeah, at least you can still pass the village at like where you're in construction, so like you're
Alright, let's figure this out. The cell door is locked. Find another way out. Okay. Huh.
Hail to the king, baby.
Meowsapad, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Sorry I haven't been really all here right now. I'm freaking in panic mode right now. See a note. Note, tell me what to do. Last prisoner note. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Is it this one I gotta put it on? Huh. Okay. Yeah.
Is he nude?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Does that bother you? He's kind of dead. I can't even drag him with me.
I was just like, that's a penis. Okay.
What's that? That's a penis. Well, good for you.
Well, no, I just saw it and I was like, is that part on Twitch?
Yeah, well,
It's a barbarian game.
yeah, most games are allowed except, oh, the bucket. I got a bucket.
There's certain games that are banned. Showing me some of the games that are banned.
Yeah, but they're like, the games that are banned on Twitch are like ones that you get, like, you rape people in and it's like crazy shit like that. Ones that like make you commit genocide and stuff like that. Like, this game is a horror game. There's gonna be a penis somewhere. This is how it is.
Fine.
Yes. Alright, so find a key, and there's a key in the well.
No.
Am I supposed to splash this in something? Can I put it back on here? Why aren't I just like pouring this on the floor? I don't know. Am I supposed to combine this with anything?
You wish.
Here, some tar.
Do it.
Maybe an orb? There you go. Like, it says the last prisoner note. Drop the key down the pipes. Oh.
It's 'cause he paid.
Down the pipes. So it might be in here.
What the things I want. Like, actually calculated. Can I just use this for
Am I not using this beautiful bucket anymore? Fine.
130K? So many people.
Is it? Oh, it calmed down. Wow.
Oh no, I like the last one.
That was kind of amazing.
So time before I put down in the States.
Oh shit. Run, run.
I was just so appalled that they weren't wearing.
Ooh, that was
Like that's just. Like I know it's not by law, but it's just stupidity. Like they're probably dead by going that speed anyways, but like at least try to.
where the hell am I?
I don't know. They were scaring me watching them.
Well, wait, I just want to read the notes. Not pass out every time. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
So you'd rather die than not pay for a loan.
Okay, so let's see what's going on.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside
Whoa.
Olsztyn lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
No, I'm not talking about heart attack. I mean,
We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
What the hell? Why can't I use an item in this way?
They're like, oh yeah, I drive through the cars. Like when you guys are stopped at the light, I have to drive through and go in front of you. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking open my door here. No, he shouldn't be doing that. No.
Huh.
Listen. Oh, there's a couple of people that I've seen do it, like today. Okay, so we went. Then apparently, like, we were talking, like, you know, we were like, oh, what's he doing? And then we're talking about other people that stopped at red lights.
Okay, let's see.
Stopped at a red light to take off his jacket because he didn't want, like rummaging. Not. You don't have to, but maybe he didn't want him to rummage and he's just like, yeah.
You.
No, he was, no, he was,
Oh, well, fine then. I guess I have no other choice. Go to hell. Okay, so let's figure this out.
no. Why would you do that? That's distracted driving. That's like,
Heat is steaming out of the compartment, so what should it be heating? Tar?
Daniel, I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Alright, so we still need to figure out a few things. He wants the tonic made for him. And
something of where I'm going or what I'm doing or how much.
should be able to strike with the proper tools.
Yeah, no, I don't need to know.
any agonized human victim's blood. Like, where's this? We need to get this. It looks like there's a lot of ingredients needed.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Bone saw.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I'm trying to think. It's like, I have a bone saw. Doing so will just ruin it.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
He would still be innocent and be able to die, so. Hopefully I don't get knocked out again by this stupid ass monster. Because I think I need to get into that door over there. Okay.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... what is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Okay. Really? Alright, let's try using various things. I need something large.
Wow. Okay, now I am scared of you.
Only thing I think of is rock.
Trust me, I don't like them either.
I never heard of that sound before. First things first.
Huh.
I have not found a way to get these 3 ingredients yet, by the way.
Get that forward. What's 16?
Shouldn't trust him.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, there's Dylan's.
So I think I need to go find a dead body. And there was one upstairs, wasn't there? Huh? That would make a lot of sense. There was a dead body upstairs, wasn't there? Wasn't it? It was in the prison, but the prison kind of blew up and I had to run through it, so no, I guess not.
No. This.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Yo, I'm trying to figure shit out. I got most stuff, and the bone saw is good for something. Maybe I'm missing something in the
You're a
other
good boy,
area.
and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Googling it?
Hmm. I don't want to deal with that. I think.
found that spider that I almost walked into.
Okay.
They do have venom. They do have venom. That's great.
I have a container. Let me put it on there.
Terrible to a bee sting with redness and swelling.
Okay, take it back.
Oh man, I almost walked into 2 of them.
So there's 3 different ingredients. There's that one, and then that one. This one definitely requires
I found out what
something.
spider that was.
What one?
And then United States, Hawaii, Canada, Mexico.
Are they poisonous?
They do have venom, but it's just like a bee sting.
Ooh.
Red and swelling.
Did you want to be red and swelling? Well, I saved your life. Let the poisonous fungi, and I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. I'm not getting the tempter. I don't understand that. I'm basically thinking that we gotta put that in here. Get another container of some kind. And then
Do it. Ask her by the first article.
Huh. Are there any pages or something that we missed, maybe? There we go. Perfect. No. It has rejected my offering. It's sturdy damn glass though. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go figure this out. We can't necessarily go backwards now. Going forwards, we broke a machine of some kind. That did something. We got the fungus.
Learn how to read English.
Do we use the bone saw on Agrippa? He doesn't really care about that host anymore, does he? there anything I can fucking light up here? No.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
Do you mind if I take your leg?
Don't get ahead of yourself. First, we need the tonic.
Yeah, all we got was a bone saw from here, didn't we? Can I beat my meat with it? No. Nope. Okay, so I got blood.
What are you doing? Time is running short.
So we have that. And what else are we gonna do here?
Aww. No.
I'm missing two things. Well, one should be the tempter, right?
It's scary.
Okay. Okay, so I distilled it. I'm extracting the poison. The tempter, it says it's in a well. A properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. And then what we put should go here. Prepare that, and then you put, okay. I think...
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
So now I know what
You need to lower the flesh in a well. Yeah, see, I got.
Doing? Time is running
This is
short.
you in the mystery.
See, I got that one part, but I was trying to attach it to a well over there. Okay.
He sees what I see.
I was thinking maybe this well. But there's also this well. And oh, for God's sakes. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous because I was going to every other well, throwing everything at it. No, come on, come back up. How much do I have left? I don't have very much oil going on, so make it quick down these stairs and into the lab. Okay.
Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head. As the tonic begins to work, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life.
What?
Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate Alexander is opening into inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
Okay.
Quickly, off with the head.
I'm surprised he's still not talking to me. Well. off we go to this force field. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in the story. But she didn't deserve to die. Everything's a pulsating. That was rude.
The blood. Use it for the ritual.
I will stop you, Alexander. Oh, tar. Build, my pretty. Now you're pretty. Alright. This is gonna be weird and crazy. What did I just do? Gonna have to hurt myself again.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the Shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
And that's the amnesia part, right? Thank you for getting me stuck. As it comes in closer and closer. And then we get to face an actual person. That's gonna be crazy. I haven't seen a single actual person in this game.
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Oh, he's naked.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
He's, you're looking a little skinny there, buddy. Yeah, ain't gonna work. Is he just gonna keep staring at me as I walk around aimlessly? Well, I'm sure, I guess.
Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too. Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance. Trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine? We are so close. Closer than I've been for centuries.
Can I actually, like, just wait for him to do this?
Do you see it? A whole other world. finally return home. But you, sorry, Daniel, you won't be able to return. You are still tainted, branded by the shadow. No, you fool! You have ruined us!
Heh.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
That was an odd ending. I want to see if I can get any other endings. Because, like, we basically had choices. You could either wait for him to open the portal and have him go through. And then just stand there and watch it. Or, you knocked out all the pillars and screw him over and everyone else over and just laugh hysterically as everyone dies. Or, there's that one where you get to throw in. Now, with the portal... Well, actually, there's another ending, because I could just try and get into the portal when it opens. So there's 4 that I could probably try and do at that point. What do you guys think? Do you think I can actually just replay that part? I don't know if they'll actually let me replay it. ODN 314. What does that mean? Isn't there autosaves that happen? Like, where am I in right? Yeah, see?
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain?
Let's see some more endings.
Evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
This way?
Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions, Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
Let's ruin it for everyone.
I'm saving mine too.
Let's ruin it.
You killed us. You killed us both.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Okay. And then we have the other one. I'm gonna go through all these endings while I can. Yep, I might as well. It brings me to the last safe place every time.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see a
Okay, penis man, do your thing.
some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Will you stop staring at me? Just let it open. Will you stop staring at me? I got something on my face? Just, come on. Open. I want in. There you go.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return.
Hey, psychotics. We're just trying to see if we get some different endings out of this game. Will you stop stare at the fucking portal?
I am sorry, you won't be able to enter. You are still tainted.
Wow. Fine.
Please, let me go! I'll never tell you!
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
I think the best ending was definitely toppling everything and just screwing up the whole orb and making it blow up. Yeah, that was definitely the best ending. I honestly think this game is terrifying. If they ever decide to give this game an overhaul and fix and like basically update its graphics, I think, and probably fix some crazy bugs like the crazy bucket spin that I experienced, that this game I actually wouldn't be able to play it. The only thing that saved me from this game was the graphics. I'm no good with horror games, and this game was like very, very, very close to like me just shutting it off, and I just walk away from it. I wouldn't be able to do it. So, with that in mind, I guess it served its purpose. Yeah. I think it did a good job being a horror game. Though I can't judge it too well because I don't like horror. I'm not very good with it. I can't. Like this last part wasn't all that terrifying, but I think it was nice that we were able to get so many endings out of it after this part. So there's also these like codes at the bottom of the screen, and I don't really know what they're for. It's just... Because what if I did like create GYR299 create? No, that is wrong one. So create. Like, what do these codes do? Again? You just stood in here. You okay?
Like I can't find myself anything anymore. And I didn't even pay for it. You paid for it, but I'm not even gonna watch them because I can't return Peter.
Is it possible we could talk about this in like 5 minutes? Because I'm going to turn off the stream. No. Yeah, so it seems like the codes were for a particular like RAR file in the code that allows you to open up like concept art and early access stuff. That's pretty cool. So other than that, this marks the end of Horror Month. A half hour before the real Horror Month starts for everyone else. I'd like to thank everyone who supported me throughout this. You guys are all excellent people, and I hope that I will be able to keep going enough to do this next year. I think despite like me not really playing horror games in general throughout the year, that it really needed a month for itself. Since I'm such a chicken wimp, man. Chicken wuss. So yeah, other than that, I hope everyone has a great night. I'll be playing... We're gonna go back to Dragon Quest Builders. We're gonna go to a bright and colorful game after this. And we're about halfway done with what we wanted to do with that game, so we're gonna be jumping right back into it. I put it on hold as Horror Month started, and now I want to finish it. After that, I'm going to be looking forward to playing Valkyria Chronicles 4. And I am working on possibly trying to change my hours of streaming. As a few of you might know, I'm not doing any... Like, I've been contemplating going on a hiatus. At least for a few months, but I don't think that's something I want to do. I want to be able to keep things going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and reduce my hours of streaming. This will give me time to kind of catch up on the other things I've been wanting to do. And it's just like revamping my stream. I've been working on my list. I haven't had any time to work on it, even like for months now. I have my Go Club that I work with as well, and I kind of want to get everything, all my ducks in a row before I jump fully back into streaming again. Don't worry, I'm not leaving forever, of course. But I'm not too sure of my hours yet, so if you guys want, anyone who is currently watching and is not in my Discord yet, I would very much encourage you to follow me or join my Discord. It's a bunch of lovely people, and if you are a streamer as well, you can always advertise yourself there as well. So other than that, I hope everyone has a great night. I hope you enjoyed Early Bird Horror Month. It has been my pleasure to entertain you all, and have a good night.